My name is Ralph Lewis. I am the Director of Operations here at Loon. I have been here at Loon for, this will be my 15th season, about 27, 28 years in the business. In the wintertime, I'm normally up. I get up between 4 and 4:30. I try to get in here around 6 to 6:30, that way, because the lift will start turning at 7 for patrol to get up, and then we open to the public at 8. So it tends to be an early morning, certainly on weekends and holiday weeks. The mornings are my chance to get out on the hill and see what happened the night before. And you always seem to wake up and wonder how snowmaking is going and how grooming's going and if all the machines are still running and things like that. Looking at snowmaking is probably one of the most important areas. Try to get out there prior to being open to the public and see how well we did the night before. I started out making snow. It's an extremely important part of the business, one of the most expensive parts. It's also changing. The technology has changed so much. In a lot of ways, it's made it easier. Today, we are running so much more equipment because it is more efficient. You're spread all over the mountain when you start making snow, whereas in the old days, you might have been making snow on one trail and you thought that was a big deal and it would take you 3 or 4 days to finish that trail as far as a snowmaking perspective. Well, today, we could be on 10 trails in all different locations of the mountain, so that means there's a lot of water flowing and a lot of pipe, and there's people all over trying to maintain it and keep it running. And along with that is the grooming aspect of it, and to see how much snow we were able to push and make sure we pushed in the right spots. There's lots of things behind the scenes that have to happen. It's obviously the snowmakers themselves, but it's the equipment behind that, and it's the people who maintain that equipment, the electricians, the mechanics, and things like that. So we opened November 8th, top to bottom from the gondola, and it was a very early opening, our best ever. And the reason we were able to do it is because of the efficiency of the guns, and beyond the guns is the hydrant, which we invested in this summer, called the click hydrant. The summertime is always busy, and a lot of people don't realize that. They think if you work at a ski area, it's just a seasonal job, and it's not. It's a full-time job for many of us. Just a ton of moving equipment out there on the hill that has to be maintained. You know, here at Loon, we have about 1,500 air and water hydrants on the hill that have to be looked at. So, and it takes all summer to do that, and we have a full-time year-round snowmaking department, as well as a vehicle maintenance department, as well as an electrical department. It just goes on and on. So there's a tremendous amount of maintenance that has to be done. It's nice to get out there and actually put your hands on everything. It gives you an understanding of what the snowmakers go through and what needs to be improved and how you can do things differently. But it's a lot of fun to get out there and make snow.